You know, I was thinking maybe next Friday. Ooh, you got a shaky egg.
I made it.
You did?
I didn't. Sophia made it. It's not a real shaky egg.
Next Friday, this will be done. We should do drawing by request.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
We haven't done that in a while. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we are. Hey, guys.
Here we are. It's Friday. Shaky egg.
It's like a shaky egg made from googly eyes.
I see you.
You are seen.
We are here. We are here.
Hey, guys. Hey, David Howe.
Everyone's
Hernan
here.
Kowalski.
We're all ready to hang out. Here on From the Fantasy. Cause Tom Hoffelder wrote a song.
Happy Friday.
Hopefully-
TGIF. Hey, Carolina. Make your own instruments using googly eyes.
Ooh, you're keeping.
I love it.
You're keeping the rhythm. Ooh, is that dog hair or hot glue? I think it's hot glue strings. Dun dun dun, and we are drawn to fantasy. I'm gonna do a real. This is a very technical skill. There you go. Episode 32. It's April.
Booyah,
April
we are
24th,
here.
2020. I'm Tony DiTerlizzi, artist, sometimes author, mostly jokester. Bad dad jokes now. What once were snarky and funny are now just bad dad jokes, but jokester nonetheless. And I'm here with my always talented, always much funnier, and often inspiring wife, Angela. How you doing, Ange?
I'm doing good. I'm excited.
You're
It's
excited?
Friday.
It's Friday. The weekend's right around the corner.
I said my pandemic daily affirmation calendar would just be a tearaway that only has the name, the day of week on it. That's all I need to
That's
know.
all you need.
Just let me know what day it is.
And we'll pick up the pieces and go from there.
Molly
Well,
Partridge, payday in 4 days. Cha-ching.
Nice, Molly Partridge. Happy to hear it. I'm going to do a little pan back, so in case you didn't see, I kept busy last night. Of course, if you're on the Fans of Fantasy page, you will have seen that I kept going into supper time. But I got all the underpainting and drawing stuff done on my marketing piece for Kenny and the Book of Beasts. I've got Dante. I've got some nice looking paws now. Very happy about that. Got Collar Pop Kenny with his finger guns loaded and ready to fire at will. And, everyone's looking good. Everyone's ready to go. We're going to do some coloring today. We're going to add some color to this piece. And here's the color study. So you can kind of see what I've got in mind, where I've got to go, what I've got to do. And here's the cover of the book, which is also here to provide me with inspiration and a color palette. So, Ange, I'm gonna do the blue sky. Actually, I'm gonna do that part because that is what I need to do. There's gonna be some blue. I always paint from. If you've heard me yammer before, I like to paint from back to front.
Okay.
It's kind of like it's like the Karate Kid, back to front, where he's like Danielson, paint back to front. Now,
Paint the fence.
thin to thick,
Awesome.
shadows first. So I think I'm gonna
Finger
do.
Guns is still going.
Oh yeah,
And was it Emily that kept it going by posting her drawing of Kenny doing finger guns on the Drawn to Fantasy fan page?
yeah. Thanks for that, Emily. That's really great. Just good. I'm glad my publisher didn't see that.
Are you getting feedback from SNS or did they just wait till it's done?
Feedback has already been given and gotten. And as well as
It's approved. They saw sketches.
They saw sketches. We as well. In fact, to give you an idea, there were more characters, and we simplified it. And they also gave me dimensions, what the ratio and the dimensions that this needs to be painted at. So
Awesome. I'm ready.
So there we are. I'm going to grab the original painting is sitting right over here, Ange, pinned to the board.
So on a day like today, what does the junk pot winner get when you're just working on a painting?
Oh, we'll find stuff.
Okay.
There's always something, Ange. Well, look, as I cleaned my table, I did find this impressionistic piece. This is like the wipe where I've cleaned my brush, and it's double. I flipped it over and did it twice, so that could be a really good one. That's by the way, that's Snoopy's.
That was you, not the dog, was it?
No, that wasn't me. That was a dog.
Oh,
that's Snoopy's nose. That's me attempting to ink like Charles Schultz later in life when he had that kind of shaky line. Because this, I can tell, this was part of Mo Willems' birthday gift when he turned 50. That's how long this was.
Oh, really? That was Mo's.
Yeah, remember when I did?
Yeah,
I did a Peanuts version of Mo. Mo's a huge Charles Schultz fan, and there's a couple things you should know about Mo. He's a huge Charles Schultz fan, considers himself also a fellow comic strip. And Mo, for as long as I've known him...
Wait, scoot that over.
...cannot wait, was just always excited to be 50. He's the only person I've ever met that was just so excited to turn 50.
There.
Well, I'm looking at the sky, Ange, and I'm showing them the sky and the colors of the sky. And, of course, I want to paint with the colors of the wind today. And I'm looking at that blue, and I'm thinking about what I use, and I'm guessing I use that. When you say that looks like a very diluted smalt blue, what'd you say? Because it's got a little purple in it,
Yeah,
no?
It's got a little purple in it.
I'm thinking it's smalt.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, what are the other options?
Well, I definitely don't think it's this blue.
No.
Even though that one says sky blue. Go figure.
No.
But I could never read. It could be an extremely diluted ultramarine.
That could be.
Well, you know what it is? There may be ultramarine here in the very highest part, and then it goes to small. It could be cerulean. Nope, that's got more green in it. I'm glad, Mimi, you decided. All day it's been crickets down here, and now it could be a light blue.
I don't think so.
It's also it's a little greener, right?
Yeah,
Can you see that?
It's got that yellow in there.
I'm thinking what it definitely isn't is navy blue. It's not navy blue. No. And then last but certainly not least, because it's one of my favorite colors, it's definitely not ash blue.
I love that color, but
I do
it's
too.
not
It's
that
not
color.
ash blue. That, by sheer process of elimination, we have realized that the sky is a very thin, probably smalt blue, and I'm going to guess mixed with ivory.
Hello, Dave Peterson.
It's Dave Peterson. Dave, if we were sitcom, you'd come flying in like Kramer.
And then you'd have your own spin-off, which would be Meet the Petersons. Right? I mean...
You loved him in Mouse.
He was... Yeah, that's right. The antics of the hilarious neighbors. Meet the Petersons.
Meet the Petersons.
He draws mice all day.
Oh man, Dave Peterson, I need to catch up with you. I have some interesting gaming news to share with you. So
Ooh, canned laughter. Yes, insert canned laughter.
I'm gonna mix a little ivory white with my blue. So here he is. I put a tiniest bit of blue here. This is kind of I would say a non-committal squirt of blue, Ange. It's not going to be enough.
No,
it's not. So I'm gonna go and add a little more.
Is that a cool blue?
Well, I mean, it does give finger guns, if that's what you're saying.
Well, the one on the cover of the book definitely looks like it has a lot of purple in it.
Okay, so I'm adding a little ivory, blurp, and I'm almost out of ivory. I ordered, if you're a fellow artist in America...
My mom just said, hey guys, happy Saturday. Mom, it's Friday. It's Friday, Mom.
Two things. If you're a fellow artist... and you're looking for art supplies, I called Dick Blick, one of many of our big national art suppliers here in America. So I'm mixing that up. Look at that. Now I could compare it to the painting, but I'm going to go out on a limb and think that's it. I'm just going to thin it way down. Put a lot of water in it.
Do it.
And now I'm going to test it. I'm going to move this there. There's my little testing board. See? Little test.
Yes. Hey, one of the things I just did.
Not do it on this because this is foam core, so the paint will react different than it's going to react on the actual.
I like that color.
I think that's it. That's the
I
color.
like it a lot.
Well, I like it like that.
Well, know what I just did? I added on my Facebook page that I started a watch party of doing this. So people are now on my page watching. That's how my mom just popped on. Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Gigi. Okay. So I'm going to brush
Lauren
this.
Decker.
Lauren Decker. I hope you're doing well, Lauren Decker. All right, so we do a little sky, very thin. Oh, Ange, I don't know. You may want to move the camera. I don't know if I have it.
Oh, yeah, let me scoot it over so people can actually
See what I'm painting.
you painting. How's that, guys?
Is that better? So
Watching me, watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me.
This will be kind of cut out, so I'm giving just a wide bleed. Sorry, it took me a second to think of the word.
Don Robinson's on. Donald Robinson is the master framer at the R. Michelson Galleries in Northampton, Massachusetts.
Hey, Don.
Don has framed pretty much all of the original artwork that hangs on our walls.
What we like to call the DiTerlizzi Museum.
That's right,
Fine
exactly.
illustration.
Don is amazing. If you live in Massachusetts and you need a piece framed, he's your man.
Don's your guy. Down here, I don't know if this is filming. I got to move around a lot on this one, Anne.
Hold on. I think what I'm going to do is, this is going to bounce for a little bit, guys, because I'm going to back this up so you guys can see. How's that for now? I know it's not tight in there, but does that work for you guys?
It's not. There's not much to see except me.
Because right now you're just kind of cutting around everything. This is the ditch digging.
A little ditch digging going on here, that's for sure. Now the other thing I'm going to do, Ange, is I'm going to take some of this blue, this smalt blue, because it's filled with smalt, as we all know.
Good. Awesome. Glad you guys dig that.
Okay, good. And I'm going to also, I mean, I'm not even bothering moving the painting up and down because I'm going to move around it so fast to get this blue down. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put, once I'm done, I'm going to put some of this blue in the shadows.
Kevin Sylvester said it works. You know what works, Kevin Sylvester?
You saying
You being so awesome. Oh, taking a moment right now to
Speaking
give
of Kevin
Speaking of Kevin Sylvester.
Let's talk about Kevin Sylvester.
You guys, I know yesterday we were so excited because in addition to awarding the junk pot, which is where we send people junk from the studio, which usually ends up being sketches and stickers and all kinds of stuff, sometimes original artwork. We also yesterday awarded a winner a $25 gift card to one of our local independent bookshops called High Five Books. It was purchased by Kevin Sylvester, who watches every day. But the thing that I forgot to mention, because I was so touched and so excited.
Plus, I got excited and accidentally turned the phone off.
That's right, Tony turned the phone off.
Yeah.
I gave a shout out to Kevin, but what I didn't tell all of you is that Kevin Sylvester, the dogs. He can call. Oh, they hear Soph coming down. Kevin Sylvester, in addition to being a philanthropist, is also an amazing illustrator. So you guys should check out Kevin Sylvester's artwork. Kevin, dogs, relax, okay? Seriously, Pippin. Kevin, share your website with everybody so we can. Oh, he wants to play. Come here.
What Ange meant to say was...
Please share your website so that everybody can check out your awesome, awesome illustrations. I went and checked out your work and was so impressed. Your stuff is so cool. And you also have published books, too, which is so cool. Yes, the doggies. Say hi, Soph.
Hello.
How's ukulele going?
Amazing.
Awesome.
Can you play something for us?
Oh, yeah. Some of your chords you learned? Oh, yeah. Bust them out, Soph.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, I'll do one.
Soph has the ukulele, which was going to be mine. Well, it was originally hers. Then I stole it, and now she has reclaimed it. Okay.
Oh.
Go for it.
This is your first big live performance.
Oh, she's got to sit down.
No pressure at all.
Go ahead. Ta-da! She's learning some chords, guys. It's only been like a day that she's been practicing.
awesome.
She and her
Is it out of tune? It
friends.
sounds like it might be slightly out of tune.
Yeah, a little bit
It
on
is.
one of them. Just
Okay.
got to retune it, but that's awesome.
Pippin wants to play.
Super damp out right now. That'll affect it, I think.
Well, they said when you first get a ukulele, you have to tune it regularly because the strings just lose they loosen up a little bit, so you just have to readjust.
I'll be doing that later.
Yeah, it is Riptide.
Oh, that's awesome!
Someone knew what it was?
That's awesome!
How cool is that? So,
Oh yeah.
it's because we have only the best people.
We named it. We named our ukulele too,
You
right?
did? Wait, I didn't hear about that. What did you name it? Tony?
We named it Lilo.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that.
GNC. That was GNC, right? So was that GNC? Yep.
I like that because
Go so.
wasn't Lilo and Stitch getting like I remember it was like 2 weeks ago I signed on to Twitter and I see Lilo and Stitch trending and I go, oh man, are they making like a live action Lilo and Stitch movie?
Ooh, that'd be
No,
terrifying.
it turned out it was someone had just written kind of a critique tirade of why they didn't care for Lilo and Stitch, and apparently Twitter was not happy about that, and so that person was therefore being, everyone was talking about the merits of Lilo and Stitch. Because there's a pandemic going on, but let's break down Lilo and Stitch. That's very important. We need to get
Yeah,
that.
right? Lilo and Stitch. Those are good uke names, I feel like.
That's a good one. I would name mine Fozzie.
Waka. Alright, name a ukulele after me. Waka.
Hey, Kermit.
Aww. Oh, gosh. So it just ran upstairs. I didn't see. I'm watching these messages on Tony's phone, but there's also people watching on my page, and I just looked over, and Lauren Soph just ran upstairs. I'm sure she'll come down later. My dad's on too. Hey, Dad.
Oh, hey. Happy belated birthday. Everyone wish Lou a happy belated birthday.
My dad celebrating a birthday in quarantine.
That's right. Just turned 21. He's very excited. Gets to do grown-up things now.
Oh yeah, Mela Maliki Waka.
The thing to say.
On Brian Hawaiian Christmas Day.
I mean, can you imagine if you sang like Bing Crosby now? Like, they wouldn't know what to do with you. They'd be like, I'm sorry, Bing, it's not working out.
Angel, awesome. Your daughter plays piano and loves it. Angel Shandy, you were our winner yesterday, weren't you? Of the
The book
$25 gift card.
went out in the mail today.
All right, the dogs are going to go nuts. Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, of course. They're like, you're live? You're live. Let's go. We're live.
Yeah, we
We want to sing too. I have to be very frugal with my ivory white. It's like one of my favorite colors.
Are you almost out?
I'm really low. But thankfully, Dick Blick has an order on the way. So I called Dick Blick, and sure enough, they're running late on everything, but they are still delivering art supplies. So I was very happy to hear that. I needed to get some more Bristol board and paint. I was low on paint. I've been doing so much pen and ink and drawing. So I'm putting a second coat on here, Ange. I'm using a bigger brush. And I'm hoping that this second coat will kind of even out the blue a little bit. That's what I'm hoping. And you can see I don't mind if I get a little bit on.
Oh, I love Hawaiian music. Do you ever listen to Hawaiian music, guys?
Oh yeah, we listen.
So good. We listen to like this vintage Hawaiian music.
There's we listen.
Could
to
I put it on in here? Like,
Well, you could put the which one? What are the brothers that we listen to? The two brothers.
Let me
What are
see.
they called? The
let's see. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone.
What is it? I'm sure the CD's on my playlist or the album. What are their names? I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on them. It just got to be like chill. I can't do
Oh, I've got chill.
chill, Hawaiian chill.
That's like a vacation. It's very calming. It's the perfect napping music.
Oh
Mongolian throat singing.
man. Oh.
There's other throat singers too. Dutch throat singers, I believe.
Do you?
Yes, because the first time I met Mo Willems, he said to me, familiar with Dutch throat singers? And I was like, no.
I'm sensing a theme. It started with Mo. It ended with Mo.
Love Jack Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Burgert in the house.
Eric Burgert. This more pigmented blue is really showing off. You remember, without it, we saw how much blue there was in the brown, and now you see how much brown there was in the blue. Now that it's got real blue to kind of set it off. You see that, Ange?
I see it.
You see it? Now I'm going to take some of that blue. I'm going to add a little bit more. And again, I am not a color theorist. This is all trial and error for me. James Gurney would tell you exactly how to paint this properly. I don't know how to do that, but I am going to put some of that blue in the sky in the shadow because that color would definitely be bouncing around. So I'm going to put it here in his neck. I'm going to put it on Dante down here.
Oh, Alfonso. So what I was asking yesterday is if my letter went through to the P.O. box.
Alfonso, I have been checking the checking the P.O. box about every other week. And in fact, we have a pile of packages and things to go out. So I'm going to try to go this afternoon after I get done with this. So I will check.
Yes.
Try to minimize my...
Why don't I give away a copy of The Magical Yet today?
Whoa!
What?
Dang.
Does that sound good? Somebody into that?
That's pretty generous.
Because you know what? I'm getting all my books together to ship out. So I could ship out The Magical Yet to a lucky winner.
Oh, I like that. That's awesome. And we'll throw in some swag and other goodies and swell on top of it.
Awesome.
I'm putting a little blue on Dante's feet down here. And the grass.
What? Yes. Okay, so here's what I would say.
What would you say?
To randomly...
Oh, you're talking about your giveaway.
Yes.
So you're going to tell me like I'm doing something that's not working.
Okay, what's something... It's just a random question for all of our conversation. David May, you got your coffee today. Yay!
Awesome.
Okay. So, my question to all of you is, it's really just a conversation starter.
Oh.
There's a lot of things that we can't do yet, right? We can't go back to school yet. We can't go back to work yet. We can't see our friends yet. But we will. We just can't do it yet.
Yeah.
Be like Oprah. You get a book. You get a yet. You get a yet. All right. Clean out my closet.
You guys get bees.
Bees. What is the thing that you're most excited to do that you can't do yet because you've been in quarantine? Or if you have a kid at home with you, let me know what your kid is excited to do and put their age so I know they're a kid.
Whether it's robbing a bank, traveling through time, establishing the first colony on Mars. No?
Angel can't take a vacation yet. Drive-in movie.
Ooh.
Oh, volleyball kids. Nice.
That's
There's some
that's
good
Soph.
yets here.
Soph wanted to do, she signed up for lacrosse this year.
Yes.
And we really can't do that yet.
I heard that ukulele. I thought it was Soph. I was like, wow, she got good.
She's up there.
Eating donuts? You can't eat donuts yet? What are you talking about? You can eat donuts.
Are they fresh? I mean, are you going to Dunky D's?
They're like individually wrapped though at our market now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking really quick just to make sure or see if I have any more ivory paint. I'm low.
I mean, if it,
I'm dangerously low. Dangerously low, Ash. I'm looking forward to having more paint yet. I'll be back. No, I got nothing. All right, I thought I had extra paints up here. Sorry, I gotta find. Amy knows where they are.
I got quiet because I was reading all of your.
Responses?
Aww.
All All right, I thought I had extra paint. Golly, I really did. I'm kind of scratching my head. I'm usually
Okay, hold
not
on.
left this.
You guys, what are you looking for, T?
I'm really low on ivory, and that's like my main paint.
Oh no!
And I thought I had backup paint. I'm just
No
digging
way.
in my
What do you
closet.
do?
I'm digging in my well, I mean, paint without it. I mean, but I thought I had it, so I'm digging in my supply cabinet. You know, the funny one.
Uh-huh.
Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. I pray for my Dick Blick order to arrive. That's what I do.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at these compelling, amazing answers.
All right.
And then I got quiet and I was writing some things down. Sorry. Oh my gosh, you guys.
So
Meet my niece that was born during quarantine. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Take your wife out for her birthday?
Yep.
Where's her favorite place, Andy Robinson? Where are you guys going?
Do that.
Are my parents close? So my mom and her husband live down in Florida, where we were at when this first started going down. We had to cut our spring break short by a week. And my dad and his wife live in Michigan, so they're not nearby either. So it's been tough not getting to see everybody.
Yeah. I'm gonna make an ivory, or kind of. An ivory.
Aw, you guys.
Let's see if this
I'm
works.
scrolling. Everyone's missing your family, you guys. It's so hard to see all of that. Wait, Alfonso, the plot just thickened. Meet my pen pal girlfriend for the first time.
Pen pal girlfriend. I'll be right back. This water is loaded in blue. So guess what happens when I mix that with my white? It turns it light blue. So
yeah.
I gotta go get clean water.
Okay, Tony's getting water. Yay, Michigan. Yeah, Dave Peterson. My dad and his wife are, Grandpa Lou and Grandma Sue are over in Bloomfield. And Grandma Sue, I just saw her sign on.
Okay.
I know, Takeout just...
This is on our album.
This
Or-
is on our album.
One of those ones.
Takeout just is not
The same.
the same.
You want to support them.
I know. Kaylee Ann Lewis, also in Michigan.
Nice. Michigan's represented.
Michigan in the house.
All right, so this is.
Hold on, can I move this over so they can see you even more? Watch this. How's this, guys? Boom skis.
So I'm putting a coat of. I don't know if you could show it.
Hold on.
I don't know. Can you see that? I don't want to tip it because it's gonna. It's this. I used beige and titanium white to just make a very. I'm just whitewashing over the blue to make it a shade lighter, and it's really gonna even out.
Dave Peterson's like 20 minutes away from my dad and Grandma Sue.
No kidding.
What?
Well, yeah, it's a small world.
Alfonso, looks like you might finally get your Drawn to Fantasy matchmaking.
Ooh.
Your girlfriend, who's your pen pal, is on here too?
Oh, snap.
What? I did not grow up in Michigan. I'm from Chicago. And lived in a couple other places, but spent most of my, starting from about 12 years old to in my 20s was when I met Tony down in Florida.
I did.
Tony grew up in Florida too.
I did. I was born in California, but I lived in Peekskill for, I want to say maybe a year or two when I was young. That's upstate New York.
Peter Reynolds joined. Hey, Peter Reynolds.
Hey, Peter Reynolds, hope you're doing well.
Oh, where's Holly Black when you need her to officiate?
Indeed. Okay, I'm really liking this now, Ange. I'm feeling very good about it.
Oh my gosh, so many Michigans. Yay, Chicago. Oh, that's,
Love that town. I love Michigan too. We have a lot of friends in Michigan.
yeah. You guys have
We
like,
did a big book tour all through Michigan. Was it Gazonk?
good question.
Or Kenny? What? I can't remember which one it was now. There was one where we went to places in Michigan, like we went through the entire state, all up and down it.
Michigan is on lockdown for another 3 weeks. Fans getting married. I know, we need to make this happen, right? Hold on. Can we see here? Boo.
I'm putting a little light over it, and just to...
Let's see. Any advice when
getting married?
painting big surfaces like that sky?
Bigger brush. If you want a more even tone, you just treat it like a small painting. You're just using bigger brushes.
We're gonna need a bigger brush.
You're gonna need a bigger brush. I'm also, you can see, like, I'll grab the phone in a minute and really zoom in, but you'll see that it is not as tight and tidy, because I'll when I really
I'm backing up.
get into everything, it will reveal itself. So I'm gonna let that dry. While that's drying,
We need that dating app, Angela. That's hilarious.
swipe right. Okay, so I'm just bringing this around so you can see that the as the paint's drying, you will see that it's definitely being brushed over. I'm not worried about staying in the lines. Here you go. Look on the wing. You can see all that blue coming in on the wings. That's going to be great because it's going to give it a bounced. You'll get that sense of the light bouncing around. So I just wanted you to see that. You may not see it from far away. Okay. All right. There you go. That's a good nice good shot.
That looks good.
Okay. And I got a little bit left, so I'm gonna keep the little blue back to it.
Oh boy. Dogs are going crazy. It's crazy puppy time.
Friday night.
It's the crazy puppy show.
So what else is going on, Ann? We had another Skype with our agent Jody, which was good.
Yes.
Going over stuff today. It looks like it's going to be an exciting year.
Yes. I started a new manuscript a week ago.
Which is, I love where you're going with that.
And so I'm chugging away, and she said, well, how quickly can you get this first draft done? And I was like, I don't know, 2 weeks? And she was like, I'm writing it down. And I was like, oh gosh, now I have to actually deliver.
And I've been sketching away on this picture book that you've written.
Yes.
It's an oldie from our vault.
I'm so excited. Tony and I are teaming up.
Finally,
I can
since Mino.
see. Even the dogs are excited.
They should be.
Do you keep a sketchbook beside your bed?
Nah, I think there's one up there, but I don't. I'll if it's that important, I'll just get up. I've scribbled stuff on paper.
I keep a notebook beside the bed,
Yeah,
and
you
I wake up and have dreams and write ideas.
If it's that, and it has happened, if it's that much of an imprint on me, I will just get up and come downstairs and draw it and write it. And then I'll be up, of course, for hours afterwards.
You know what it is? Right before I fall asleep, like that kind of relaxed space that you have before you fall asleep, I tend to really lock into some manuscript changes or edits then, or I can hear stuff when everything else is quieted down. That's when I kind of click into that. So I always keep my notebook next to the bed. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh, I finally broke that stanza, or whatever the thing is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for you guys to see Tony and I's our project that we're doing together.
Yeah, we're pretty excited.
I know, it's so exciting.
I'll be getting on that after this is done. After all the Kenny stuff is finished.
Let's see.
What else we got, Ange?
I
was thinking about.
There was another good question on here I'm going about. Oh, what exactly is going in the center of this marketing piece? Can you talk about that and the process of incorporating logos or branding? And do you do it, or does the publisher do it? That was from Jill Suzanne Shipman.
That is such a great question, Jill. You're very, obviously you're very astute. I have been sworn to, I could share working on this as long as I didn't disclose their exact intent, because it's kind of a moving target. So it may change. I may tell you what they plan on using it for, and it may not get used for that. So it's really kind of a general thing that we're going to be able to use for multiple.
This is going to be printed on a 112-story skyscraper.
Yeah, the side of a building. Yes, as far as logo placement and everything like that, the publisher will handle it. I will hand in a high-res scan of this file. I have suggested typeface and type placement here for the kind of the top thing, but yeah, they'll handle it from there. I'm just getting this part of it done, which is the live artwork that they'll need for it.
The dogs are going nuts.
They really,
Pippin's like,
really have saved
What?
it.
What is it?
Okay, so my next thing I'm going to do, while that's kind of continuing drying, I just needed that blue because now I'm going to start sliding into the more turquoise blue of Graham. And for... what's that breathing sound? So these are Graham's colors. It's sky blue and a little bit of that ash blue. And I do believe, although I believe I mixed Naples. I think that was the... I think those get you Graham's kind of turquoisey scales.
can we tell you more about our project?
Picture book.
Picture book that we've been working on for about 20 years.
20 years. Started out as an idea that I had when we were still living in New York, and you and I started kind of working on it in our car drives from Amherst when we'd come to visit and go back to New York, right?
Yeah. So, you know,
And
we'd
then
be in the road trips. That was like a 3-hour road trip. So we would just start talking about projects and ideas. And sometimes we'd talk about, like, in 5 years, where do we dream of being? In 10 years, where do we dream of being? And then sometimes we would just zero in on a project and talk about
look at that turquoise.
book ideas Pippin wants to paint too. 20 years, it's gonna be epic. The interesting thing is, when you leave something, I mean, this is the kind of thing that
Come back to it a few times.
we've come back to it a few times, and sometimes, and again, I always say it's a choose your own adventure, right? So it can be anything, but sometimes you just revisit it and you're like, it's not right yet. Like, this isn't the thing.
Yeah.
And I think we can get more heart, or I think we can get a more universal theme, or
What is this story about?
why do I have to tell this story?
If this was the last story you told before you passed away, why? Why do you have to tell it? Why does the world care? What's kind of the questions we ask now, you know? And I couldn't answer that. I mean, we knew the gist of it, but I couldn't figure it out, and you just drilled in.
But just think about your favorite stories from when you're a kid. Like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, this is the book that I love. Why do you love it so much? Why does it still resonate with you? What is it, 20, 30, 40 years later that still brings you back to thinking about it? And what are the themes, and why is there such a depth of emotional connection?
Yeah. I think, too, it's interesting, too, because look, Soph loved a book called Kittens All Around. It was just it was literally...
Oh my gosh, Lauren, who's on right now, used to read it to her. Lauren, do you remember that book? I think it was literally like, kittens all around.
They love to run and bound. I mean, the rhyme was bad. Everything about it was written really... and it was just photographs of cats. It was literally something you'd buy in a Hallmark store. It was, but it was one of her favorite books. And it's in her keepsake box that you've kept for her. But there are other books that you come back to and you're like, like Runaway Bunny. And you're like, why does this book resonate? Why do I feel so much when I read this book?
And then
what's
I think...
the deeper meaning?
Well, and I think, it's like the carrot seed, right? The carrot seed is one thing when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And then you read it as an adult. And you're like, oh my gosh, how many times was I told it's not going to come up? Like, it's not going to grow. It's not going to work. It's not something you can do. And you realize, oh, that is such a universal theme. Yeah. So it's really, and now writing books as, almost 50. Tony, you're 50. I'm almost 50. Well, I've got a few more years to go. But, we also have to think about really writing books for our audience and not just writing it from a place of nostalgia of us being old and thinking about, like, when I was young, I would have loved to write a book about a kitten. Like, it really is just thinking about how it's complicated. Picture books are really complicated.
Yeah.
Writing a good picture book
writing one
is complicated.
One that you hope will last. That's really, because you could write a picture book that could sell a lot of copies quick, but will it sell years from now? You know, who knows? And no one knows. Obviously, if we knew that formula, everyone would be using it.
Emily Juster says Tori has 2 picture books based on her visiting with her grandparents.
That's right.
And then, of course, your dad wrote the Hello Goodbye window.
I think those are them.
Yeah, that's Oh, that's what you're referring to. Not Tori didn't write them. Your dad did. Yes, I love Kevin Hankey's Lily's Purple Plastic Purse. We read that still all the time, especially when we have a bad day. And there's one line in that book which they say, today was a difficult day, tomorrow will be better. And I think I always try to remind myself and Soph of that when we have a rough day. Yeah. Oh, chrysanthemum, I love that one. Yeah, chrysanthemum, one. Chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum.
What's the teacher's name, Mr.?
Oh, you're talking about in Lily's Plastic Purple Purse?
Isn't he in chrysanthemum too? I can't remember.
I feel
like they're all kind of the same.
They're all in the same world. It's Mr. Slinger.
Mr. Slinger.
Mr. Slinger. He didn't have desks in rows. He put them all in a circle. Yeah. He didn't say good morning, class. He said, howdy, folks. I love that one.
Yeah. Really good storyteller.
Frog and Toad is really good. Okay, let's see. Okay, a question for all illustrators here. What would you prefer, an author giving you a whole story already written? Let's see. Or working together on the story? That's a good question.
That is a good question. Most publishers are going to give you a story already written.
Lee Edward, your son's current favorite is Drawn Together by Min Lee and illustrated by Dan Santat. I don't know if you know, but the sequel, it's kind of a sequel book. It's created by Min and Dan, and it is coming out in, I think, another week or two, and that's called Lift. Yeah. And it's beautiful. I've seen it. I saw an early version of that, and it looks...
Oh, did you see? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in the F&G stage.
You saw it.
I saw it.
So I'm just brushing this turquoise all over Graham.
Yes.
That's what he likes. It's very translucent, so it's kind of reacting to the brown, and then some neat stuff's about to happen here in a minute.
I think collaborating is really cool because when we collaborate, we just create a third thing that wouldn't exist without the collaboration process.
Yeah.
I feel like it becomes something else. It's not just what the words originally were or what the pictures were going to be. Once you kind of have that, it's like songwriting. You know,
I've always felt that. Sometimes a collaboration works, sometimes it doesn't. But I've always felt, and we experienced that with Holly on the Spiderwick books, that we just, and you and I just experienced it on the book you've rewritten. That it's a thing that neither of us would have written on our own or created. You know?
Yep.
Okay. So while that's doing its thing, I'm going to now play with variations within the turquoise. So I'm going to add a little more, like for instance, I'm going to add a little more yellow. So we're going to get a lighter. I'm going to switch brush sizes, go down a size or two.
Of course I say collaborating because I feel like
so now it's getting way more green, right? See how green it's
getting? Ooh, I love that color. Like, look at that. It's so cool.
Right? So now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to find...
I'm going to zoom in because I want you guys to see. So
I'm going to bounce around.
Okay.
So, but definitely, I'm going to just randomly...
Then I'll zoom back out when I have to. I like this music today.
I do too. That's a good choice, Ange.
Thank you. This feels corny to me. I don't know why. This song in particular. Because I see the wind. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to the next song.
You should go to the next one.
Going to the next one.
I think you should go to the next one.
I mean, it's lovely, but...
Hey, listen, if you were on on Hawaii right now drinking a...
Okay. Wait, is this a real album cover, and when was it from?
Let me see. Oh, man.
What is
Honolulu
this?
City
Hold
Lights?
on. Let's see if I can get it. Honolulu City Lights. Is that a real thing? Look at these guys. They need more cowbell, I'll tell you that right now. What does that even say? Keola and Kapono Beamer. Oh, that's who they're. They're brothers. Are they amazing? Look at them. Oh, hold on. Yes. Look at them.
Look at them.
The jacket over the shoulder.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
New Kenny Rabbit would be in their group.
Somebody says that Lord Farquaad. That hair is
Good
some
one.
serious Farquaad hair.
Good one.
I love it. It's Honolulu City Lights. It's like the Hawaiian Urban Cowboy album.
Oh, my gosh. I'm just kind of randomly...
I monitor a station in Hawaii and get them all the time. Nice.
This is peaceful.
You know what
I'm
I've
digging it.
got?
It's almost
I've
like
got
AM, FM classics.
I've got a peaceful, easy feeling listening to it.
You should.
It's just so peaceful. So smooth.
So I'm not going to do as much of this on the wings because I don't want you to draw your eye to it too much, but I am going to put some of that variation in the
Boop.
wings. Definitely on some of these scales.
Looks like a Spanish conquest guy. Also kind of Weird Al, I agree. Yeah, on the left. They were amazing. Look we've all learned something new today.
Definitely. It's, even Hawaii loves a soft pop.
Hawaiian Urban Cowboy will be my next RPG character. They were pretty big in the late 70s and early 80s in Hawaii.
Oh my gosh. In their mind.
Is anyone in Hawaii? Could they just let us know how big
who are
these guys
who are
were?
These guys. Maybe we're like the last to the party here. I'm going to grab my chair. Can I steal that?
Yeah.
I'm just going to paint a dragon leg and some dragon toes and a dragon tail and a dragon nose.
Oh, nice!
You
Oh,
see that? It
gee.
just wrote itself. 10 little dragon toes, 1 little dragon nose.
Did you send out anybody's junk pot yesterday?
We did, but yes. But I do have to go to the post office. We have a couple that, we have one that's going to Canada. We have one that's bigger than normal. A couple that are larger than normal. So I've got to take them over. I'm going to do it after we're done today.
Brett, very nice. Hawaiian Urban Cowboy, the worst bard rogue multi-class. Just pick the lowest tier of every skill and hope.
Oh my God.
Amazing. They were big on Hawaiian radio.
Aw, see? You jest, but they have the last laugh. They're like, we could buy and sell you, DiTerlizzi, so watch your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Photoshop us in that album art. Is it too late to tell you what we're excited about doing after quarantine? It's never too late. I didn't get a chance to say it yet.
They were like, I want to get in on that.
We're all, let's see, internal processor sleep. It's never too late. Please say it. If you are, whatever you're going to miss,
Yeah.
what you're excited to do when you're out of quarantine, but you're not out yet. Oh, I like this. This is my kind of...
Yeah, this is very like 50s.
I
early
love this.
60s.
What is this? I'd listen to a whole album of that. Oh, I love her too. Look at her. She's magical.
Ooh, it's almost Stevie Nicks.
Nina.
Belladonna, like.
Oh, Nia. Ooh, look at her.
Well, I'm looking at it. Now I'm getting real crazy. I'm adding Ash Yellow to the mix. Ash Yellow.
This is my favorite song of hers. Kua iolipo ika hi uro one. No, I don't know. Wow.
You speak it so fluent.
I know. And this is Nina Kilewa Waha Amana.
You're like my Polynesian bride.
My no.
No?
Yeah, no, I was wiping all the fingerprints off of my screen so you could enjoy Nia. There she is.
Look at this.
Yes.
Here's another great color. Look at this. So I took the sky blue that we've been using. Now I mixed it with the, look at that green. Isn't that nice?
Yes, Eduardo. He said, I'm surprised how nobody says bad words in here. I have to think twice before typing. It's true. This is a family show.
We're with you.
This is fun for the whole family.
We try to pretend as if Sophia was watching, and sometimes she is.
Yes, absolutely.
We want to make it family friendly. We have heard from more than one school that we have had classrooms watching, so we want to make sure everyone's having a good time.
What's your favorite Miyazaki movie?
Ooh, well, the first ones I saw were in the 80s. I saw Nausicaa, and that was, of course, very influential on Wandla. What what's up, Ange?
Dorothy Allen Tarver said, besides meeting Alfonso for the first time, I'm excited to get back into the classroom. I miss students and teaching. So you're a teacher. You guys met, your pen pals. I know Alfonso mentioned that. And then you're going to meet each other for the first time. Where did you guys meet? Did you meet online? Did you meet here?
Ange just really wants credit for you guys going out.
Yay!
That's really all it is. She fancies herself a matchmaker. In fact, you used to watch, what was that, Celebrity
Millionaire Matchmaker? Well, listen, I have made matches before. Let's also preface with that. Jim Gaynor and Jenny.
Jim Gaynor and Jenny. Well, I think, you were aided by, there was a lot of us working on that.
Who else?
How come after they did start dating, then we were kind of all schemed out? We were like, wow, we didn't think you guys would actually go through with it.
Wait, because we were all like, maybe they'll get together and start dating. And then we saw him give her a foot massage, and we were like, whoa, that's too much. Too much.
TMI, bro. And they're happily married and have been married for like 900 years.
It's a nice day for a fan wedding. Ange can marry you right now. I can marry you right now.
Do it. Just go for it.
Aww. Tony's going to do your invitation.
Crazy quarantine love.
That's right. That's what's going to happen. If you get married from Drawn to Fantasy, Tony will draw your invitation and I will be officiating the ceremony.
How about that? That alone is worth just the annulment later. You don't have to tell us. We won't know.
Exactly. Then, we could throw it in. If you make it 5 years, then you get the original art from the invitation.
Oh, so you just get the reproduction.
It's the ultimate junk pot. And we're all invited. I actually thought about that.
Literally
everyone
who's listening right now.
Yes, everyone here. I think there should be there would be a Drawn to Fantasy ceremony.
There'd be a table, and we'd sit with the children.
We'd all draw, and we'd cover the table in butcher paper, and everyone could just draw.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, and if there's a food fight, we would keep it at our table.
We met off of Drawn to Fantasy, but this quote drew us together.
Oh, well done.
This is awesome.
You guys are starting to realize now that it's not us that are entertaining you. It's you that.
Oh yeah, we would live stream the wedding. We'd be like, just so you know, the wedding has to be a weekday at 3 p.m.
I hope that's convenient for your family that's flying in from Europe.
Oh, sorry, that's the back of Tony's head.
Andrew's like, I'm not even looking at the
I know,
photos
I'm just
longer.
all excited. Tony did draw our daughter's birthday invitation, all of her birthday invitations. For first through 9th birthday or something. I mean,
I loved doing them.
Lexi could be a bridesmaid. Oh my gosh, how cute would that be?
Aww.
I can see it.
You really can.
Yeah,
I can tell.
I am. I know a band. Tom Hoffelder said, "Oh, you could come down the aisle to the theme song." Dun 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 dun. Soph could play ukulele for the bride's walk. Yep. Yeah, we could.
I mean, by then, who knows?
You guys, this is the best.
By next week, who knows how good she'll be?
Oh my gosh.
She may be on fire.
And fuego.
That too.
Mm-hmm. I think we're coming up on an hour soon.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think so. I know. Aren't we romantic? But you know what it is? It just gives us something to get excited about. We're really excited for Alfonso's wedding. We can't wait.
It's going to be in Hawaii.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so
It's going to be a battle of the ukuleles.
No, see, this is the kind of stuff that I look forward to. So this is our calendar. So this is already, we've got dates for 2021. You can see 2 of them are weddings. And then one of them is me going to the Mazda Museum in Ohio.
Oh,
So that is so far what we've got. Calendar. We don't have any weddings in 2022. That's open. So
got some time.
Add those. We can do either one of
Let
those.
it develop naturally. You've got a little time.
No pressure.
No pressure, but Ange is watching. She's counting on you, Alfonso. Don't blow this.
And please, you guys, if it doesn't go well, don't tell us. Just,
Just send back the art. Just send back the junk pot, Alfonso. We want. No, we don't do Dixie Betsy. Oh, you don't want that. That's falling down the aisle.
And here comes the bride.
Whoa! Whoa! Looks like a nice day for a white wedding. A nice day to start again. I go back to Bing Crosby singing, and I just want Bing Crosby singing all my favorite hits.
No pressure but pressure. Oh my gosh. Taps on the slide whistle.
Wow! That's wow.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
That's a good one.
You know what I love? I always say when I go to events, when we have parties, when we go to museums, what is the point at which the memory is made? Like, where do you make memories? Like, if you go to your favorite park, or you go to your favorite museum, your favorite, like, what is the thing that always sticks in your head and you remember? So
the Lyme disease I caught from the ticks.
So when we're thinking about the wedding, let's really think about where the memories are made. But these are our memories. We've got a slide whistle. We know that's going to happen.
That's definitely happening.
The invitations are going to look great.
They will.
We know that.
You know I'll do my best.
Alfonso, Tony would probably be your one of your, at least one of your groomsmen. You don't have to make him like,
But yeah, don't do the top. I'm lousy with that kind of
responsibility. No, you're pretty good. You can give a speech.
I'd give a speech, but like all the planning and organizing, let's be honest, not my strength. Not when I've gotten that muscle.
No, Tony, you can do caricatures at the wedding.
Ah, my favorite thing. Always love a caricature. Especially when people tell me, you should maybe think of doing this for a living. You're really good at it.
Registry through high five.
That's amazing. Gosh. That's good. Like, wow, we got a lot of kids' books, but no kids. Wink, wink.
He needs a best man.
Well, I don't know if I'm the guy for that. But I can certainly recommend some upstanding citizens. And you would be perfect as the maid of honor, though. I know you'll.
No, I'm the officiant.
Oh, right.
I could hop out just real quick and
put on a purple dress, whatever the maids of honor.
Mm-hmm. Alfonso's already in.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Alfonso already left the live stream. He's like, he's left.
Dorothy said, well, I do need a lot of books for my classroom.
There you go. Whatever it takes, Dorothy.
Oh, my gosh.
They're like, teachers make sacrifices.
Angel could probably make an amazing wedding gown. I bet you could, Angel. Live stream the wedding, yeah. Are we even watching Tony anymore? Jason Stone said.
Tony's left. I'm not even here. I'm waiting to check my email in an eBay auction.
A Zoom fantasy wedding.
I actually am.
Oh, we had the best. Sorry our friend.
Talking,
No,
I'm talking about the wedding. Alfonso's wedding is coming.
we had our friend's 50th birthday here. Our friend Mike, and we did a full-blown Dungeons and Dragons theme, and we surprised him. So basically, we have this dining room. We had little curtains drawn. He couldn't see, and then he came in. We all yelled surprise. We had fantasy Game of Thrones playing. We were all dressed up. I got this insane cake that was a giant dragon, big red dragon, on top of like all of this treasure. We made a themed dinner. We played D&D. It was the best. So just warning you, you might have to have a themed wedding. It's going to be...
It's going to be off the chain, though.
Yes, it's so good.
All right, Ange.
Okay.
Cue up the outro, and who's
We're
our
done?
jump pot winner?
Oh my gosh.
It's been an hour, and I gotta stop anyway because
Okay.
I gotta let all this turquoise dry. Graham's turquoiseness.
You're both in California, but ridiculously far from each other. I'm so excited for you guys to meet.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Listen,
who's
I've got to tell you, Dorothy, I've only known Alfonso for about a month now, but I think he's a really great guy.
He certainly is talented. He's a talented artist.
Oh my gosh, it's the time, guys. It's 4:02. Put on, you know what, when you leave here, put on a little Hawaiian music and just relax.
Draw a bath and cry. Things will get better.
We did time warp. We zipped through.
We did. Even though we spent half the episode where I rummaged through my supplies looking for ivory paint that I clearly do not have. But until then, we want to wish everyone an aloha. Hold on. Let's do a little...
Ooh, what are we doing?
I'm just flipping it around so they
I'm
can...
gonna put on my okay, hold on. I got to get my winners.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm just
Okay.
going to flip it around so they can actually see our head. There's my
Okay.
head. Ange
I
did
don't
my
know if
hair
these
today. I don't know if you guys like this. That's sprayed. That's very Egon from Ghostbusters. That's what happens on day 31 when you don't
This
even
is it.
realize what's going on.
Okay, hold on. I have
You've
to put
given
on the
up
outro.
all sense of what you look like. Golly, look at it's almost.
I trimmed it up though.
It's almost mohawk-like.
I
It's
trimmed it up.
strange. She blinded me with science.
Okay, I have to put on my
Outro.
Drawn to Fantasy. Here
Dun,
we go.
dun, 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 dun. Tom, we
This
haven't
is how
done
it
the
happens.
outro.
The magic comes off this.
There it
phone.
is.
Okay.
It's a very high-tech situation here.
Okay, does that mean I have to talk? Okay.
Who's going to be the winner today?
Oh my gosh! Well, hold on. Let me look
Whoa,
at the list
oh,
and
whoa.
make sure I haven't.
So
Awarded
to
these
to
people.
wrap up,
Yes.
we go visit Kevin Sylvester's website. Kevin, make sure you post it. Thank you again, Kevin, for
It's literally like KevinSylvester.com.
KevinSylvester.com. Sylvester like Sylvester and Tweety, or Sylvester Stallone, who Kevin was named after, and we all know that. And we also we have two winners. We have a junk pot winner.
Kevin, stop.
We have a junk pot winner.
Okay.
And we also have the Kevin Sylvester Scholarship Book Award winner.
Wait, and we have a copy of Magical Yet.
Oh, I thought that was the junk pot.
Oh, that's part of
That's
the junk
part of the
pot?
junk pot. That's a Super Friday junk pot.
Okay.
Super Crazy
All right.
Friday. Super Friday.
Okay.
Super Crazy Friday junk
All right,
pot.
so here we go. Today's
go.
a
You
shout
ready?
out to a couple of crazy kids who are joining us here. So our junk pot winner today is, making sure she has not won before. She has not. I look at my list of previous winners. Eleanor West, you win. Eleanor West is 14 years old. She misses going back to school, and she wants to go back to marching band.
Marching band. You can play this song in your marching band. I'm pointing to
Yes.
not the sky, but the speakers playing our theme song.
And the winner of the High Five gift card that was awarded by our friend Kevin Sylvester is going to Joshua Canfield to give to his 9-year-old who is tall enough to ride rides at theme parks but can't go now.
That's impressive.
Go to High Five Books. Get some books in the meantime.
We will send you the gift card. Now, both winners send me a direct message on Facebook so I can have your mailing address and send you all the stuff. Be well, be safe, hang in there, have a good weekend, and do not let Angela do your hair. I mean, that's, well,
Wait,
maybe.
remember yesterday?
Yeah, see, I like
Smells so good.
it. Probably does. I showered. It was the end of the week. It was time for me to shower. I needed to shower. You guys take care of yourselves.
Love you guys.
We love you guys. Hang in there. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. I was freezing the frame and forgot to hit the button.
Oh,
I'm going to
gotta
try it
hit
again.
finish.
Oh, there it is.